Dr. A.J. Gondane was recently at the K&L Gates law firm speaking about the economy. Let's take a quick look on his thoughts and views.
I welcome Ambassador Dr. Gondane to say a few words to you.
Friends, when I came to New York, India was on the incline, is still, but we had not reached that magic figure of 1 trillion mark of GDP. During the first budget, we announced that we have crossed that landmark. And when I leave now, we are not 2 trillion, but just slightly less. It's like the GDP figures issued during the last budget, the figure was some $1.74 trillion. So it's from less than 1 trillion to $1.74 trillion in 3.5 years of my stay here. It's a real achievement. Part of it was our growth, but part of it was that our rupee, which was 49 to a dollar, appreciated to 44, and that is what made this figure possible. But whether it's $1 trillion, $1.75 trillion, or what we expect the economy to be in 2025, say around, if we double, say in 6 years, we expect that our economy would be around $7 to $8 trillion. But in 2025. But that is not what we ought to focus. What we always have in mind is the 400 million people who live less than $2 a day, every day. Those are the focus of our work, our thinking, and our efforts. Now, this 400 million people, they constitute the major force of our future growth. Today, they are considered as a drag to the 8.5, 8.6, or 8.9, or 9% growth. They are like retarding because we have to cater to them through the various safety nets. But what the intellectual thinking in India is that this major force, which is considered to be a drag, ought to become a contributor to the acceleration of the economy. And how will this happen? It will happen when they are drawn out from the exclusive enclaves that they are in onto the mainstream. They are drawn out by drawing out their children from farm laboring or wandering in the streets or street beggars to pull them into the school system, and for which the right to education has been made. Earlier, it was included in the directive principles of the Constitution, which is like Article 43 or 44, Raji would know, into the fundamental rights of the parts of the fundamental rights of the Constitution. That means every child has a right, or his parent has a right, to challenge the government of the day that my child is without education because you have not established a school within 1 mile radius of his residence. So that is the thing that we have guaranteed. And anybody can just write a postcard, 15 paise postcard to the Supreme Court that this is a violation of my fundamental right. So that is one right which we have now incorporated. Raji was mentioning about the consulate. We would like consulate to be reformed like that, and spick and span and everything. But to even appoint one clerk or a messenger. We do not have powers. We have the same staff, same number of staff who are working in 1980 when there was no PIO card, no OCI card. Passports were very few, Indians were very few, and no charge on our resources. The same number of staff. And today we have the same. And we have to make do with it. So you can imagine the charge on our resources. But we are the ones, Indians everywhere. We don't get cowed down. I thank you all.
It's time for a short break, but don't go too far from your TV sets as we have a lot more coming up on the other side.